Hi everyone, I am Teacher Michelle and welcome to another episode of Unang Math. We already studied how to factor polynomials. So this time, I prepared this advanced factoring practice and these are the first set of questions. Okay, the first question here is, for any real numbers, a and b, define a new operation with this symbol by a symbol b is equal to ab plus a plus b. We're going to factor this expression, x plus y, symbol x minus y plus 1. Okay, it's given that a symbol b is equal to ab, which means the first number times the second number plus the first number plus the second number. So, in this expression, x plus y is the first number, or that's a. X minus y here is b, or the second number. So how are we going to use then this symbol? AB, which means x plus y, so this is then x plus y times x minus y, plus a, so plus x plus y plus b, which is plus x minus y, and this is plus 1. For these expressions, x plus y times x minus y, this is difference of squares. So this is then equal to x squared minus y squared. X plus x, we can get here 2x. Y minus y, so it means this will be cancelled. And we have here plus 1. X squared minus y squared plus 2x plus 1. We have here 4 terms. We already studied how to factor polynomials that have 4 terms. Since we have here 3 terms that are squares, so this is x squared, another, and this is also a square. So 3 terms that are squares. So we will be using here perfect square as our method to factor this expression. So this negative y squared here will be later. So our perfect square trinomial is x squared plus 2x plus 1. If we will factor this out, this is equal to x plus 1 squared. Okay, now we will write here minus y squared. This is a square, this is also square, the operation is subtraction. So this is difference of squares. So it means this is then equal to x plus 1 minus y times x plus 1 plus y. Okay, let's just arrange the variables. We have here x minus y plus 1, okay, times x plus y plus 1. So this is our answer. Okay, what about for this second question or problem? Using factoring identities, let's evaluate this expression. 1 minus 1 half squared times 1 minus 1 third squared times 1 minus 1 over 4 squared, and so on. Okay, in here, we are not going to solve like this. Okay, 1 minus 1 over 2 squared. So this is going to be 3 over 4 times this is going to be 8 over 9 times this is now going to be 15 over 16. We're not going to use this strategy or this method. Instead, we will be using factoring identities. So how are we going to do that? So for 1 minus 1 over 4 squared, notice that 1 is also squared and this is also squared. And the operation is minus here. So it means this is difference of squares. So 1 minus 1 over 2 squared, if we're going to write this 1, this is 1 minus 1 half times 1 plus 1 half, since this is difference of squares. 1 minus 1 over 3 squared, also difference of squares. So this is then times, we have here 1 minus 1 over 3 times 1 plus 1 over 3. Same with this 1 minus 1 over 4 squared. Difference of squares also. So we have here 1 minus 1 over 4 times 1 plus 1 over 4, and so on. What about 1 minus 1 over 20 squared? So this is then equal to difference of squares, 1 minus 1 over 20 times 1 plus 1 over 20. Okay, 1 minus 1 half. This is 1 half. Okay, times, what about 1 plus 1 half? This is then equal to 3 over 2. 1 minus 1 over 3, then this is equal to 2/3. So times 2/3. 1 plus 1 over 3, this is then equal to 4 over 3. 1 minus 1 over 4, this is going to be 3 over 4. What about 1 plus 1 over 4? So this is going to be 5 over 4, and so on. For 1 minus 1 over 20, this is then equal to 19 over 20. Okay, times 1 plus 1 over 20, this is then equal to 21 over 20. Okay, notice here, if we're going to check the denominators, we have here pattern. 2, 2, this is 3, 3, 4, 4. So we expect that the next denominators here will be 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, until 20, 20. Okay, what about for the numerator? Here is 1, here is 3. So the denominator minus 1 will get the numerator. So 2 minus 1 is 2. Here, denominator plus 1. That's why we have here 3. Minus 1, 2. Plus 1, 4. Minus 1, plus 1. Here also minus 1, plus 1. So that would be our pattern. So before 19 over 20 times 21 over 20, so it means the denominator here are 19. So 19 minus 1, so that's going to be 18. 19 plus 1, then this is going to be 20. And so on. Okay, in here, if we're going to simplify, 1, 1. 1, 1, this one also, this one, and so on. Okay, what about here? This 1, and there are numbers here also, so we can simplify this one also here. So we just have here 1 half, and this is 21 over 20. So if we will multiply these two fractions, then it means this is 21 over 40. So this is our answer, 21 over 40.